Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. And yes, today we are doing another Lessons in Insanity. And I think we're doing this for two reasons. There's a couple of events, obviously, happening around the world. We have externally and internationally, we have war in Ukraine, and we have rising tensions with China. And here at home, we have a U.S. security agency, the FBI, raiding the home of former President Donald Trump. And I have to ask myself, and I think this video is a good representation of that question in terms of the decision-making processes that we are seeing, both again internationally and domestically as well. And as you know, and some of you may know, that when they were vetting Kamala Harris for the role of vice president, she allegedly could only identify 8 countries on the world map. And I wanted to give, most of you maybe have seen this video, maybe you have not, but this is indicative of the level of the intellect of the current political party that is in charge of the United States. And for some, this may be very, very disconcerting as you watch it, but it's very legitimate, and one has to ask the question, is this individual, again, a sitting U.S. congressman, a viable leader? Does he have the intellectual capacity to be a member of the U.S. Congress in terms of, again, decision-making processes and based on some of the decisions that he would be required to make? And it's just not him. There are many, many others that have shown the same level of lack of intellect. But here we go.
That at its widest level is what, 12 miles from shore to shore, and at its smallest level or smallest location, it's 7 miles between one shore and the other. Is that correct?
I don't have the exact dimensions, but to your point, sir, I think Guam is a small island.
Very small island, and about 24 miles, if I recall, long. So 24 miles long, about 7 miles wide at the least widest place on the island, and about 12 miles wide on the widest part of the island. And I don't know how many square miles that is. Do you happen to know?
I don't have that figure with me, sir. I can certainly supply it to you if you'd like.
Yeah, my fear is that the whole island will become so overly populated that it will tip over and capsize.
Okay. So first, and this is very, very important, this gentleman, Hank Johnson, he's not joking. He's very, very serious. And he adamantly believes that Guam would capsize. And again, this is an example of the intellect that is now running the United States of America. And it's just not him. This is a textbook example of that lack of intelligence that is now leading the United States. But it is widespread and systemic in terms of the political party that is now in control of the United States. And again, I know obviously for some this is difficult to hear, and it feels partisan. But ultimately, at what point is it not partisan and based simply on what is happening on the ground? This is reality. You have a sitting U.S. leader that believes a fairly large island in the Pacific Ocean will capsize. Another lesson in insanity. Thank you very much. Have a good day.